Shalom, call halal Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. And the brother Yahshua back with the World War III Daily Update. Shalom and salutation to you that are watching. I'm going to make this as quick as possible. I failed to touch on this yesterday, so I'm going to just bring it out real quick, going back to those nuclear missiles, all right, and where this war is going quickly, and nobody can turn it back. Joel 2, start right here at 7. They, meaning the nuclear missiles, shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Okay? Why? Because the Spirit of the Most High, the Spirit of God is going to be on those missiles. Just like the angels of God, the angels of the Lord, in those spaceships that you call UFOs, can hover over a nuclear missile silo and shut down the whole operation if they wanted to. They can also guide the missiles. They can cause missiles to fail. They can cause countermeasures, which are interceptors, if you will, to fail. And that's what these lines are going into. Neither shall one thrust another. Okay? All right, so there ain't going to be no interceptor. Again, okay, missile shields and all of that. A missile shield is to have a missile that intercepts a nuke. Well, the missile shield is not going to work in that. Why? Because the angels are going to shut down that missile shield. The Most High hath purposed what he hath purposed, and nobody's going to shut it down. Okay? Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his own path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Okay? So no missile shield is going to stop them. They shall run to and from the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Okay? So nobody's going to stop this nuclear encounter. All right? So this is Johnny Storm, Don't Speak News. September 13th was yesterday. Russia warns NATO and the U.S. that what? That nuclear war is coming. Okay? It's coming. Nobody's going to stop it. What he hath purpose. Let me get that real quick. He hath Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom. All right? The Russians are Edomites. The Ukrainians are Edomites. The Americans are Edomites. The EU is a bunch of Edomites. And his purposes, right, that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Okay? Then it goes into who's going to start World War III proper. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out, the Amalekites, all right, the people in our land over there, in the land of Israel. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. How's he going to make it desolate? Let's watch this.
But in this particular article, they're talking about nuclear war coming. Blunt warnings from Russia. Foreign Minister and the Federation Council, nuclear war is coming. I'm going to skip down to that part of the article here. As the former Russian President, Dmitry Medvedev, said that he's openly warning NATO, I should say, that if they continue pouring weapons into Ukraine to kill Russians, then the borders of NATO countries will disappear and the Russian army will commence operations. Pretty point blank and clear. He goes on to say that this directly concerns the hybrid war between NATO and Russia. If these idiots continue the unrestrained pumping of the Kiev regime with the most dangerous types of weapons, then sooner or later the military campaign will move to another level. Visible borders and potential predictability of the actions of the parties to the conflict will disappear from it. It will follow its own military scenario. In other words, it'll take on a life of its own, involving new participants in it. It has always been so.
That's World War III. New participants. See, right now it's just between us. In a minute, it's going to be the world. That's what he just said. Play that back for you. New participants.
Involving new participants in it. It has always been so. He said, then Western countries will not be able to sit in their clean houses and apartments laughing at how they are carefully weakening Russia with someone else's hands. Everything will catch fire around them.
That's talking about Babylon the Great, which is the U.S. It says, and then Western countries will not be able to sit in their clean houses. I'm a virgin, untouched, the virgin daughter of Babylon. And apartments laughing at how they are carefully weakening Russia with someone else's hand. Proxy war. Okay. Everything will catch fire around them. What is that? That's a nuke. Melting. What is this? They're talking about nukes right here. These are words that come out, look, these are words that come out of the Bible.
People will grab grief in full. They will literally have the earth burning and concrete melting. Then he goes on to say that the Russians will get a lot of it too. It will be a very, very bad for everyone.
The Russians are Edomites too. I just read that. Okay. It's going to be a mutual exchange. It's going to be MAD, mutually assured destruction. Okay, so Babylon is going to fire their missiles too. Okay, and they're all going to hit their destination.
Well, it is said, from these three plagues, from fire, smoke, and brimstone coming out of the mouth, a third part of the people died. And of course, he's referring to Revelation 9:18. So, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire, by the smoke, and by the brimstone,
now,
which issued out of their mouths.
Now, who's the third part of man? Okay, that's a mystery, is it not? Well, let's see. You have the sons of the Most High, the sons of God, the sons of men, and the sons of the wicked. Who are the wicked? The Edomites.
So, that's what he's referring to here. He said, but while the narrow-minded politicians and their dim-witted think tanks, thoughtfully twirling a glass of wine in their hands, talk about how they can deal with us without entering into a direct war. They are adult idiots with a classical education. I would agree. And guys, we in the West are being warned again that the actions we're undertaking will result in us getting hit by Russian nuclear weapons.
It's going to happen.
Just a matter of when. And we may have that right here.
Okay, I'm not going to go into this. It's not going to happen on September 24th, okay? That's not going to happen. Not the mutual exchange. They might use some micro or tactical nukes, but the ICBMs are not going to come. There are other prophecies that have to come to the fore. But I'm going to read this real quick again on the way out, okay? All right, the third part of man are the Edomites, the wicked that the Bible speaks of. Okay? Now this is Jeremiah 49:20 again. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom. Okay? All right? If you jump down here, okay, so this is about the Edomites. Surely he shall make their habitations, whose habitations? The Edomites, desolate with them. Okay? All right, their habitation. One of their habitations is Russia. If you go back here, all right, this guy said, hey, some of our, let's see, we'll get a lot of it too. This is the Russians saying this, who are Edomites. We'll get a lot of it too. It will be very, very bad for everyone. Who's everyone? They ain't talking about Jake. They don't give a shit about Jake. They hate Jacob. Everyone is talking about all men are created equal. Them. All right? And that's what this is saying. Okay? Surely surely he, the Most High, shall make their habitations desolate with them. Okay? That's his purpose. His purpose is he's going to destroy the Edomites in World War III. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect were edified. You brothers and few sisters, shalom.